500,000 pieces of content for some lipstick. Okay? We ain't doing that.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. Eyes around my soul.
Hey y'all, it is your girl Travia, aka Irregular Wear, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, sis, and you like affordable fashion and beauty, this is the channel for you. Hello, join my beauty queens. And then if you're not new here, thank you, sis, for continuing to watch my content and rocking with me. I really appreciate you. You already know that. So yes, let's go ahead and get into today's video without all of this rambling, because this is just a sit down, talk, chat. Get your notes out, especially if you have never been in this space, because I'm just going to tell you a little bit, a thing or two. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you are, I do have a lot of content creators that watch my videos, but this particular video, if you're really watching it, you're probably watching it because you are curious of wanting to be a content creator, and it's like, how do you get paid? How do you get started? How I get free stuff? Like, how these girls be getting these clothes, and they be like, oh, hashtag gifted, hashtag ad, all that stuff. So if you want to join the hashtag gifted, hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored community, this video is for you. Being a content creator is basically working with brands, collaborating with brands to basically get your audience excited about their product, for your audience to be potential buyers of their product. So that's really why people collaborate with brands, and that's why brands collaborate with influencers. I have been doing content creation for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. And like, I'm still growing my platforms and stuff, and I'm just so excited just to see how, where I started at last year around this time to now, especially on Instagram, because that was my main platform. Now I'm trying to shy a little bit away from Instagram and focus more on YouTube, which is why y'all see me a little bit more, because honestly, I would love for YouTube to become my full-time job. Here's a tip: when you start working with brands, make sure that when you're working with brands, you're actually working with brands that align with you and your goals and your brand. Like, if you're a fashion brand, like, I can see if you're a lifestyle brands, you're gonna work with all different types of brands, but don't be out here trying to like promote I don't know, like a meal plan, and you are trying to be serving looks. Like, you don't want to confuse your audience, especially when you are in the process of trying to build an audience. You don't want to confuse them, so you definitely just want to make sure that you are actually partnering with brands that make sense. Does that make sense? The very first thing that you want to do is you want to find your niche. I know you probably hear people talk about that all the time, but just find your niche, and it's really easier than what you think. So literally just think about something that you are super passionate about, or even better, think about what is that thing that everybody goes to you about, like your friends and your family. What do they ask you about? Like, ask for advice about whatever. For me, it's always been fashion. Like, I was that go-to friend of, hey, like, where can I find this? Or if one of my friends is going out, sometimes they will call me like, oh, you think this is cute? And I'm just like, okay, I am that go-to friend for fashion advice, and I love fashion, so why not create content around what I love? So literally, finding your niche is just as simple as that. You want it to be something that you're passionate about, because if you're going to be consistently creating content, this like, you need to actually enjoy it. Also, when you first get started, you're not going to be making thousands and thousands of dollars right away, and you're going to be doing a lot of free work. So make sure that this is something that you love to do, and that you're not necessarily doing it for the money. The money will come. I will definitely say that. It will definitely come, but make sure that you're doing it because, one, you want to help people, you want to help your audience, and then two, you just genuinely love to do it. So the next thing that you really want to do is you just really want to start. Like, after you find your niche, you just want to start. Literally, all you need, y'all, all you need is a tripod, your phone, because I'm pretty sure you already have like the latest phone or the next to latest phone, and the phones have great quality. I'm actually filming on my front face camera on my phone right now, even though if you watch my Instagram stories, y'all will see that Bae bought me a camera, so I will be switching over to my new Sony V1 camera. but you just really need a tripod, some natural lighting, and your phone. Do have in the background, I don't know if you can see, but I do have my ring light, I do have a soft box, I do have other lighting and stuff, I have backdrops, I have all of that stuff, but these are things that I like collected you know, over the time of the course of this year, a little over a year actually, of me creating content, but literally you don't need a lot. I would say it's kind of figure out what platforms you want to be on. I do think that you should like be on a few platforms, but don't overwhelm yourself when you first starting out, because burnout is real. But just figure out like what you like better. You know, there's some people that love TikTok, there's some people that love Instagram, there's some people that love YouTube. Do you want to create content on a blog? Like, what is it that you actually want to put your content on? Eventually maybe it's all of them, but I wouldn't like jump out the gate and then just start creating content on all platforms, because sis, you're gonna be just it's a lot. Want to be a fashion influencer, content creator, what you want to do whenever you are posting anything, let me tell y'all, anything is content, okay? You can literally post, if you follow me on Instagram, you see me sometimes out in my stories, I'll be putting on my makeup while I'm listening to music. That's content, and people really love that, y'all. Just record yourself like unboxing, maybe trying it on, like, oh, I got this from so-and-so, and tag the companies, y'all. That's the most important thing. Tag the companies in your stories, tag the companies in the post, tag the companies in the comments. Just keep tagging, like tag. They will definitely like keep you on their radar. You go to pitch to them, it's like they already know who you are because you've already been tagging them, so you know, so they know that you have been genuinely using their products. So obviously you're not going to just start out by just getting brand deals like out the ass. So you want to just start, like I said, just start with items that you already have in your closet. So if you know you want to work with Nasty Gal, take all those Nasty Gal outfits that you got in your closet and start making content. Start showing how to style this Nasty Gal sweater with these Nasty Gal jeans, and make sure you tag Nasty Gal. Start taking outfit photos, like outfit of the day, OOTD, Nasty Gal, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, start doing those types of things, so that way you're building up like your audience. Like, they're like, okay, she like Nasty Gal, I like Nasty Gal, let me go follow. I literally just started taking photos of myself. This, I don't want y'all to overthink it, because I definitely was an overthinker. I felt like I had to do these wonderful like city photos, and I need to go into the city. And don't get me wrong, whenever I go out, I take a photo of my outfit, but don't overthink it. I literally follow fashion influencers that has over 100K followers, and literally they just take photos in their house of their outfit. I follow this one lady, she don't even show her face half of the time. She has her phone in her face, and she just takes a picture of her outfit, and she has like 90K followers. I follow this other lady that she literally just takes all her outfits in front of a brick wall. You do not have to go and try to find this extravagant outside, like, oh, it needs to be, no, it really does not. Literally, if you have a bomb outfit and people like how you dress, and your caption is meaningful, like you're telling them maybe like about the company or something, the brand that you have on, or you're telling them like how to style it in different ways, or what's so good about the items or whatever, or you're simply telling them, hey, you can shop this item, I've linked it in my bio. Okay, so another thing y'all probably like, well, I don't have the time to just be taking all these photos, and I just see these influencers posting every single day. Like, are they taking photos every single day? So the funny thing about it is, I thought that too when I first started. I was like, oh my gosh, like, you're taking an outfit of the day every single day, so every morning I have to wake up and look cute? Like, that is a lot. But that's not the case. Actually, what a lot of content creators do is that they batch the content, and basically you want to take all your outfits, say you pick about 4 outfits, and you want to steam them, prep them, do all of that stuff, pick out the accessories, and do all that stuff the night before. And then you, wherever you find locations, or whether it's in your house or whatever, you would just go ahead and just use that whole day or half of the day or however you want to do it. And then you'll take your content then, and then you spread it out. So I do recommend taking different shots. Like, you could take a shot of the bag, take a shot, a close-up of the shoes, take one when you like walking away. Like, just take different angles, so that way you can use that content for different things. Like, So another crucial tip into wanting to work with brands is making sure that you have like some type of, like, in your bio, you have like, for collaborations, email, blah, 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 or for PR, and and then you have your email. That's letting brands know that, okay, she is open to receiving either money or gifts or whatever in exchange of like posts and stuff like that. So you want to make that like a clear thing that you are basically open to collaborations so that people can reach out to you. That is how people reach out to you. Another way that you can start working with brands is you can sign up for like influencer programs. So like I think it's called like Ambassador, Influee. There's a few of them. A lot of them don't have like fashion stuff, and if you are beauty or if you're into health, all that stuff, or you're a mommy blogger or whatever, I feel like those type of platforms are good for you, because I feel like I've seen a lot of good collaborations for those type of content. So normally when you do campaigns, it's like 2 different campaigns. You would do either a gifting campaign or a paid campaign. So ultimately the goal is to land paid collaborations. But when you're starting out, everything is not going to be paid. So I still do gifting collaborations as well as paid. So I've gotten paid to do videos on Instagram. I've gotten paid to post photos on Instagram. I've gotten paid to create content for the brand that they use. Let's just talk about gifted collaborations. So gifted collaborations, I definitely think is a good thing. But I'm going to tell you it's good and bad, because what you want to do, like, you don't want to just accept everything as a gift. When you first start out, I think it's pretty cool because it's just a way of you, one, you're getting noticed, so that's good. 2, you're using like #gifted or ad or whatever, so it is letting people know like, okay, she's actually starting to work with brands. So it's letting her know, like letting your audience know and letting other brands know like, okay, she's pretty legit as an influencer. This is how I accept gifting collaborations. I only accept gifting collaborations, one, if it's a photo. Or stories. I don't do any videos for free at all. I don't care how much the product is worth. I'm not doing any videos for free. If it is a collaboration that, like, say if it's something that I already use, like for example, I do gifting collaborations with BoxyCharm. For BoxyCharm, before I partnered with BoxyCharm, I actually was subscribed to them. So every month I was paying for the box and I was still creating content because I subscribed back to them, because I was like, okay, I can definitely use this as the beauty portion of my content. So when I start partnering with them, I send me the box for free and I create the content that I would have already been creating anyway and paying for it. Gifting collaborations, like you've been doing this for 2 years and like you have not gotten paid yet, it's time to really kind of reevaluate yourself, like reevaluate your content. Like, is my content really up to par? Is it quality? Are my audience actually engaging? Am I being authentic? Am I being original with my content? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, brands will try to take advantage of you. So I will tell you this, like, especially if you are just getting to this space and you never really worked with brands before, definitely know your worth off back, because people will try to take advantage of you and will try to have you work for pennies. Honey, will have you try to do 500,000 pieces of content for some lipstick. Okay? We ain't doing that. We're not doing that, sis. We're not doing 500 pieces of content for a tube of lipstick. You better not be, because price your services and all of that stuff. I feel like just getting started, like if you are literally have never did content and you're watching this because you're really just trying to get started, I would say not even worry about that right now, because you're not going to be getting paid anyway. It didn't take my first, so I started doing content, I want to say, and this is not the same for everybody, because you could be getting paid maybe your first month or whatever. There's some people that been doing content for 2 and 3 years and has never gotten paid. So everybody's timeline is different. I didn't start getting paid until maybe like the 7th or 8th month into me actually creating content. So that's when I started to get paid. All I need to be aware of is fake collaborations. So when you start, you know how I tell you tag these brands. When you start tagging these brands, you're gonna get these random like fake pages that will be DMing you asking like, "Hey, we'll send you free jewelries." And I say jewelries because they always misspell the word. I can't even talk, but they misspell the word, and that's the number one way you already know it's a red flag. This is fake. Companies will pay like bots to like target us. So they will target their target audience, and they'll say things like, "Oh, we'll give you a discount code so you could put your first order in." What? Or, "Oh, all you have to do is pay for shipping." Absolutely not. Listen, this is the most this is the most important piece in this entire video. When people want to collaborate with you, you do not spend any money. Those are fake collaborations. Those are collaborations to try to get you to become a customer and you putting money into them. If they want to work with you for you to promote their products, you should never pay. Ever. Like, you should never pay for a collaboration. Another way to work with brands is get on Facebook and get into these Facebook groups. I'm actually in a few Facebook groups where there's like influencers and there's brands, and brands will post like campaigns and they'll say, "Hey, I'm looking for an influencer. You must have so-and-so followers, live in the US, be a beauty influencer," whatever. And then you'll comment like your Instagram, and then they'll email you, DM you, whatever. So get into those different types of Facebook groups, and that way you can start putting yourself out there and you know, trying to get these brand deals or whatever. Another way that you can work with brands is that you pitch to them. So just as well as brands can reach out to you, you can very much well reach out to them. You can find their PR contacts and all that stuff. If you like scroll all the way down to the bottom of like their websites, you'll see like different types of contacts, and then some will be like, "Oh, for PR." Or influencer relations, and you just email them, and you email them your pitch. So your pitch will basically kind of talk about like who you are, who your audience is. Like my audience is like 89% women. They all live in the US. Putting your numbers like your engagement rates, your followers, like all of that stuff. Or you can just attach your media kit. And then you also, what is very important is you want to tell the brand what you can do for them, because just like when they pitch to you, they're basically telling you like, "Hey, we want to give you this amount of money. Can you do 2 Instagram feed posts?" Or, "Hey, we'll give you, you could go on our website and pick 4 outfits if you do 4 photos," or whatever. That's their pitch to you. So when you pitch to them, you want to say the exact same, like, "Oh my gosh, my when I say oh my gosh, but you know, like my audience really loves this brand. I love this brand so much." And then you will start talking about, "I can do outfit of the day post and tag you. I can also do 2 to 3 frames in my stories, or I can do a reel," you know, stuff like that. So you basically want to tell the brand what you can do for them to promote their product and get your audience excited about their product. I already kind of told you it's going to take you a little bit time before you actually see the money rolling in, and before a brand probably even reach out to you. But one thing that you can do that you can start seeing some money right away is you can do affiliate marketing. And there's different platforms. I use Reward Style and I use Amazon Influencers. Amazon also have Amazon Associates. I think anybody can sign up for that, but Amazon Influencers, you have to have, I do not know how many followers, but when I applied last year, I only had like 2,000 and something followers, and I got approved. So that's that. And then there's like Shop Style Collective. Those are like the big ones. And then there's also Magic Links. You get commission for everything that person purchased in that link. So it doesn't have to be the exact item. It could be something else, but I will get the commission for all of that. Just different ways that you can use affiliate marketing, but I 100%, especially if you are a fashion and beauty content creator, I 100% recommend that, because you're going to be talking about your clothes that you have on, where you buy your clothes, where you buy your skincare, where you buy your lipstick and stuff, because people are going to always ask those questions, and it's nothing more frustrating than you not having like a link for them. Afraid to like create content because you don't know how to edit and all that. It's really not that hard. You just have to put some time into it and play with the apps. I still edit on InShot. Like, I still use InShot. I use InShot, I use CapCut, which CapCut is my favorite, and I use Adobe. They do have iMovie if you have Apple. It's literally, these are just like simple, basic editing softwares, little apps that you could just use. InShot is definitely the one that I recommend to any beginner. You can download it on your phone. It already comes with like copyright free music. Did I say that right? I think. I don't know. It comes with that. You can do so much stuff on it. Just do basic stuff. At the end of the day, people want just clear, they want well lit, they want quality sound, and then they want actual quality information. Let me know if any of y'all that are watching this are already content creators and y'all work with brands, or let me know that if you're not a content creator and you haven't worked with brands, let me know. I'm just kind of curious to see who's watching this, and I just want to see kind of like who I'm talking to in this video. So let me know in the comments below. Another thing that is super important if you want to get into this space is if you want to be a content creator, when you get paid to work with brands, that does come with contracts. Make sure you are reading your contracts, because you want to make sure that you are getting the most money that you could possibly get for that content. You also just want to make sure that the brand is not trying to like screw you over, and you want to make sure that you're going to be getting paid. So you want to read the contract and make sure that you agree with everything and all that good stuff. If y'all made it this far, make sure that you either hit the like or the subscribe button. I would love to have you join my fashion besties because I love y'all so much. But yes, I hope y'all got, you know, some information from this if you want to be a content creator and you want to work with brands. So go ahead, y'all, start today, get y'all tripod, get y'all phone, and just start recording the things that you would just do anyway, and start building that resume, because your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever platform that you use is your resume. So start building that resume, start tagging these brands, and start getting these brand partnerships, because sis, I believe in you, I'm here for you, and I'm rooting for you. So I will see y'all next video, and have a good week.